Alright, so before this video gets started, if you're interested in becoming a Lyft driver and you want to make, $20 to $40 per hour, go ahead and use my link in the description. You're going to get a huge sign-on bonus as well. So go ahead and use my link in the description. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name is Dylan, and today I wanted to give you a quick tour and show you my car. Is this the best car for ride sharing? I see a lot of taxis using this exact model as their car for a taxi service. This is a Ford Escape 2011, living large. It's a very cheap, inexpensive car. It runs super great, and I'm just gonna go over some really cool things that I think it makes this one of the best cars to do ride sharing. As you can see, for the driver, it's great because there's tons of legroom while you're driving. This car actually gets 20 to 34 miles per gallon. So even though it is an SUV, it's a compact SUV. So, in the city, it's gonna get around 20 miles per gallon, but when you're on the highway, up to 34. That's super good. As you can see here, it has tons of space in the back for your passengers. I have never had a person complain about, having not enough space in the back seat. And as a passenger myself, sometimes I get into a car, and one of the biggest concerns that I have, or one of the complaints that I have, is that it's like super tight in the back seat. So a lot of like sedans and smaller cars have smaller back seats, but this one has tons of space in the back. And actually, if you come over here, I'm going to show you the trunk space as well. It has a ton of trunk space. This is really good for your passengers when you're going to the airport. They have a bunch of luggage. Maybe you're taking an entire family to the airport. They can fit all their stuff back here. I've even put a bike in here before. Okay, let me show you something really cool. You can put these seats down. Look how much room that is. If you can, you can put a whole bed in there if you want. I don't know what you would be transporting, but maybe you're transporting, an entire desk or like a small bed for a child, maybe a baby. What's that called? A crib? You can put a crib in there too. One of the great things that I like about this, and that your passengers will like about this car, is that it's safe. It's super big. So in the rare incident that you do get into a car accident, God forbid any of us get into a car accident, but it is bound to happen. If you do, you'll be safe. It's not, you're not driving no smart car here. You're not, what are those box cars? I forget what those cars are, but those things crumble in a second. This thing will actually, keep you safe, and if you get into a little fender bender. I've actually had a car crash into the back of my car, and I had no, not even a scratch. The Ford Escape actually has one of the highest crash scores. So, when they crash these cars and see how much damage they have, this one is like very minimal damage. On top of that, it's a great looking car. Look at this beauty. Very aesthetically pleasing to the eyeball. I like it having a slick black car, but you can have it as in any color that you want. Another great thing about this car is that it has a very large center console. There's a bunch of space in between the two seats. So I don't know if you care about that. This car, I looked it up, it weighs 3,328 pounds. Maybe give or take a couple hundred based on how much your passengers weigh. Compared to my old car, I had a 2008 Hyundai Accent. It was my first car ever. I bought it in cash, went to the dealership, just swiped that baby, took it home. That car weighed 2,467 pounds. So this one is almost 1,000 pounds more. So, it's just more of a beast. It just, your passengers will feel much more safer. It's much more heavier, which just means that, it has more power and control on the road. And, you're not gonna be sliding around in this thing like you would a super lightweight car. This car has 171 horsepower. I have no idea what that means. Is 171 good? I think a Ferrari is like 600 something, maybe 1200. I don't know anything about horsepower. Oh yeah, one of the best things I love about this car, that's a 17-gallon tank. You can fill that baby up and drive to Utah if you want. You're not gonna be breaking down because you run out of gas, unless you're one of those people who fills up like $2 at a time at the gas station. I know I've been there before. One of the awesome things about this car, you could put a roof rack on there too, throw a bunch of surfboards on top, maybe somebody has to transport a mattress. I know a lot of you guys don't like doing that, but hey, if somebody wants to transport a mattress on their Uber ride, I guarantee you they're gonna tip you like 20 bucks. So you know, you can put a roof rack on here as well. Has super awesome brakes. This car, I have never had to worry about brakes. There was one time where I was driving in this, we were you know, going straight, and there was a off ramp to get onto another freeway. This guy literally swerved at the last second, and he slammed on his brakes, turned right, like right in front of me. I had to slam on my brakes. And if I was in like a normal car or even my older car, I guarantee you I would have hit him. But with this car, you know, I just, I didn't slam on my brakes, but I gently, you know, pushed on my brake pedal. And luckily, fortunately, I didn't hit anyone, and I was completely safe. I just told you about a bunch of really good things about the car. Now there are a couple, you know, drawbacks about this car. It is pretty loud. I'm gonna turn it on for you because it is a 4-cylinder, just so you can hear how loud it is. You can come over here. So it's not crazy loud, but this is one of the cons of this car that some people don't like about it. I think it's cool to drive in a louder car, but you know, some people don't like that. You know, it's not a Prius or Tesla, so it does, you know, have that that engine sort of grungy feeling to it, which yeah, could be one of the cons. One of the other cons that I read online is that I don't think it's that bad, but it does take a while to put the back seats down. You have to do that, and then that. Whoop-de-doo, that was so hard. I don't know, there was a lot of people online who said that was one of the cons about it. I don't think it's a con, but you know, I am pretty biased since I kind of, you know, have to like my own car. Oh, another con that I've run into, you know, this just comes with having an SUV, but it is pretty hard to wash if you're washing it by hand, and I've pretty much always washed my car by hand, unless I'm getting like an oil change and it comes with a free car wash. But you know, you do kind of have to really reach around if you're, you know, washing the top. You kind of need to get like a step stool or stand on the tire or something. So it does take like quite a bit of time. Like I said, my old car took like 2 seconds to wash. Pretty much just sprayed it down and got a little sponge out and washed it. But this one, you know, it's going to take you like 20-30 minutes to wash it. But yeah, that's about it, guys. What kind of car do you guys drive? I'm interested. Are you thinking about getting a new car for being a Lyft or an Uber driver? Let me know in the comment section below. This car cannot be driven for XL. It's only good for like Uber X or Lyft regular. But like I said, you know, passengers will really like it. So let me know in the comment section below, what kind of car do you drive? Do you like it? Do you think, is there a car out there that you're thinking about getting? I'm gonna, you know, this is a new type of video that you guys probably aren't used to. Let me know if you like this new style. I'm thinking about, you know, reviewing a bunch of different cars and seeing, you know, what are the pros and cons about this car, about, you know, whatever. Maybe we'll review a Tesla, who knows. So thank you guys so much for watching. And once again, if you're interested in being a Lyft driver, getting a huge sign-on bonus, and making up to $30 to $40 an hour, go ahead and use my link in the description. It's the first one right there. Just click on it. I'm waiting for you. Maybe you're already a driver, but if you're a new driver, click on that link and, you know, sign up to be a Lyft driver. It's a great side gig, even a full-time position if you want. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Stay safe on the road out there and have fun, you know? Make sure at the end of the day you're having fun.